you to go there and get the loving cup you won jumping with Chestnut. I know how much that meant to you.
Even if I could bring myself to go through all that, we need every penny we have for the cupcake business. Tell him, Max.
Martin, you know I'd do anything for you. Anything. But it's true, we're broke.
Time is up.
Seriously, Daddy, I use the box our soap comes in as a wallet.
About 18 months ago, I joined my first high-ticket community, and I just got off a call with the top 7 people in this community, and I'm currently number 2 in cash collected profit. And I went and I just looked how many people in this community. 1,544. Okay. Am I saying this to flex? No. There is nothing special about me. There's nothing. I did not get a college degree. I am maybe mildly good at math. Everything else, I am the most average human in the world in. The only reason my eyes look like this is because this lighting is on steroids. My eyes don't look like this in real life. This mustache is fake. I'm just kidding. But there's nothing special about me. So what is it that helped me get to this number 2 out of 1,544 people in less than 18 months? It is the fact that I chose to do things that were not scalable. It's the biggest mistake I see so many creators make. They are already thinking about scaling at the craziest thing. And I'm gonna have another tip. I have 2 tips here, but I want to talk about this one first. You should not be thinking about scaling. Like 99% of you should not be thinking about scaling. This is also a huge Y Combinator. Y Combinator is one of the greatest startup academies. It is the greatest startup academy in the world. And they say you should always do things that are not scalable at the beginning. Talk to your customers, do one-on-one coaching, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. It is not hire this person to get time back until you have reached a number that doesn't even make sense. And even at that number, I'm just going to say, I am about to make $100,000 a month through unscalable means, and it'll be about 95% profit. Okay. The most online gurus do not have as much profit as me because they have tried to scale. They try to scale, and what happens whenever you scale, 2 things. Number 1 is your profits get absolutely destroyed, and number 2, your trust and ability to get results goes down because you hand off to an account manager. The account manager isn't as good as you. You hand it off to a script writer. That script writer is not as good as you. You hand it off to a media buyer. That media buyer is not as good as you. You hand it off to this person, this friend, this person that you hired. And it doesn't matter what you're doing in your business. Once you try to scale and you hire in the people and you do all these different systems and you try to train them and you try to get out of the way, the quality of work will go down and also the margins go down. So why would you want to do that? Yeah, sure, the freedom, yeah, eventually, man, eventually. Not anywhere near where you're probably at right now, okay? I am the only employee on my team. Instead, this is the second tip, you scale through rapidly raising your prices. There's a third part to this that separates me from the other 1,544 people. But I want to talk about raising prices real quick. And I just thought of that third one while I was talking. You need to raise your prices rapidly once you get above your baseline. And let me talk about baseline real quick. At the beginning, I had very low prices. Okay, my family, we only needed to make $5,000 a month to pay for our bills. I had a part-time job where I was getting about $2,000 to $3,000. Actually, it was a full-time job, which is a crazy sentence. And I was making $3,000 a month on a full-time job. And then all I needed to do was get $2,000 to get my head above water. Okay, so I only did $1,000 retainers. Okay, it was a very, very low offer. Once I got that, it took me about actually it took me a long time. But once I dialed in my offer, it took me about 3 to 4 months to get that. Then I no longer tried to stack $1,000 retainers because I didn't want to just go 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. Next thing you know, I'm only at $15,000 or $10,000 with 8 clients. I took this time, instead of just stacking 5, I channeled all of my energy in getting a massive client. And it worked. About 2 months later, I got an $8,000 client. Okay, boom. I was able to then quit my full-time job, and I kept the smaller retainers. I landed a $10,000 client. I then fired my smaller retainers.